Welcome everybody to this special council meeting. My name is Councillor Rescinded and I am the Mayor of Brimbank. I declare this meeting open at 6:06 p.m. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please follow the direction of council officers and the emergency procedures on the wall near the door. This special meeting of council has been called in accordance with section 84(1) of the Local Government Act of 1989 for council to consider a confidential report and legal matter. Please note that this is the only business that will be considered at this special meeting. This meeting has been called under extraordinary circumstances and unfortunately we have been unable to provide our usual 7 days notice of a special council meeting as the matters to be considered relate to time-sensitive decisions. I'd also like in room to note that I have given permission for this meeting to be filmed, and it is not our intention for anyone other than councillors and council staff to be filmed. Please notify the council officer should you have any concerns. So may I please ask everyone to stand for the acknowledgement of country. On behalf of Brimbank City Council, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Wurundjeri people, and to pay our respects to elders past and present. Please be seated. Councillors, please remain standing for the council commitment. As the council, we will act in the best interests of the Brimbank community and consider the immediate and long-term impacts of our decisions. We will make these decisions fairly and without bias. We will uphold all of our obligations under the laws of Victoria and council's local laws and will act in accordance with our code of conduct. Thank you, councillors. Please be seated. So we're up to item number 3 on the agenda, which is apologies and leave of absence, and I do note that Councillor Headich is on leave of absence until the 11th of July. We move on to item number 4, which is disclosure of conflicts of interest. And councillors, are there any disclosures of conflicts of interest this evening? No? Okay. So we move on to item number 5, which is designation of items as confidential. There is one item to be designated as confidential this evening, and may I have a mover of a motion to designate this item as confidential?
So moved.
Thank you. Moved by Councillor Judy Chair. Is there a seconder for the motion? Councillor Papafolio. All those in favour? Carried. Okay, item number 6 is officer report, consideration of confidential matter. There is, as we mentioned before, one confidential report for consideration by council tonight. May I have a mover of a motion to close this meeting to the public for consideration of item 7.1, which has been designated as confidential.
So moved.
Moved by Councillor Judy Chair, seconded Councillor Borg. All those in favour? Carried. Thank you, councillors. This meeting is now closed to members of the public. Thank you, councillors. So this meeting has now reopened to members of the public. And I'd like to thank everyone for their patience. There are no resolutions to be made public at this time, and thank you all for attending this special meeting of council, and I declare this meeting closed at 6:17 p.m. Thank you.